And welcome back to the At the Ends of Eras game development stream. I am the ends of the eras, and this is a video game that I've paused currently as I get my setup ready. So yesterday we did that little house. No, not yesterday. Thursday, and it's quite a trip to get up to it. It's a very tricky climb. But now, this is where I am currently. I'm at the bottom of a stairwell of a rather large staircase. So I did some math, and each flight of stairs, each of these little flights, is about 5 meters tall. This stairwell is 5 kilometers long. And I also did a bit of math. If the player can move at about like 7 meters a second, and each of these flights is like 9 meters long because of, Pythagorean theorem or whatever, then that means that I'll be going up and holding forward for about 20 minutes. I had to invent new technology for these stairs because I figured it'd be too many stairs to render performantly. So there's actually only like 6 flights of stairs, and they gradually just shift upward as you go up, and they go down as you go down. Let's see that in action. Let's see. Well, I can't show it in action, but I can show it here. So yeah, there's our little staircases. They each have some lights, and the script here, this player stairs manager, it ascends and descends them, it manages their height. It also randomizes the lights whenever they're placed, and that's based on the sign of their position, so that way it's consistent. So that way, if the player takes careful note, they'll notice that the lights are slightly the same. Also, there's no light on this one. Why is there a missing light? 2, 3, 3. I didn't actually notice that at first. That's bothering me. How do I fix that? I guess I can put a light here. Oh. Oh, weird. It's not even like at the bottom or something. I thought it'd be there. No, it's just like here. Alright, so now I have to put that in all the other lights, or stairs. Oh, and this is the Hat in Time soundtrack. That's a pretty solid game. Wait, am I going the right way? No, yes, I am. It's just that... Wait, hang on. Did I put something out of sync? Oh, no. Okay. This light is parented to the bottom of the staircase. Okay. So this one's just in the middle, and I don't know why I missed it. Alright, but there we go. And now, I should have lights on every corner, and they'll be slightly randomized from yellow to blue. They're honestly a little bit too consistent, I think. Because like it feels like it's always like blue, green, yellow. So what is it going to be? Blue, blue. Well, it's definitely still like that a little bit. What if I did 12 times our global transform divided by 2 plus 5? So that way it's like a really fast wave. And that should hopefully disrupt the phase enough that it's not like even. It's gonna be like... Also, the way I got all the way down here was I just added a move speed up, so I just did this. Oh, not 29, that'd be too many. So I just did this for like 10 minutes. It's honestly even, it's indecipherable going up the stairs. Down the stairs is pretty easy, because the camera follows you properly, or the camera like delays, so you get more view rather than less like this. You know what? I have a great idea. There we go. This reflection probe . Okay, so that one's fine. This one needs to change. There we go, ever so slightly. Let's see, I'm going to slightly change the volume here. Because I just have the entire soundtrack to A Hat in Time playing in the background, which is a lot of music. Where am I? Right here. See, I don't know if today I want to just work on this psychotic staircase. I probably won't. I'll just flesh out some other stuff, because I want like a baseline level of content. So that begs the question, what else should I do? Oh wait, I know what to do. Ew, that frame rate. So Godot 3 has an LOD system that doesn't do anything as far as I remember. Like you can set LODs of like visibility, but it's per node, so it's like you can't add like multiple meshes and say which one is visible when. You have to add multiple nodes and specify when they're visible. And it doesn't do anything right now. Like, it literally does nothing. It, like, they didn't even have, like, okay, hide the node when it's too far away or something. But okay, enough of me whining again. I think I might add that, or figure out if somebody's made a pull request that was ignored to fix that. Because today, I want to add back this little area. Because I'm going to make this the tutorial for wall jumping. And so the player also has to know either how to climb or how to crouch, jump, and ledge grab to get into here. So that's good. What does this guy have to say? Please stay out of cave. Okay. So, chunk 112. Oh yeah, I still need to rebake the light for this. I mean, it kind of works still. Like, only this part's messed up. Weird. Oh well. Oh wait, wrong area. Here we go. So I need to figure out what I want. I know what this is in the story. It's sort of a storage area that they use. Actually, I'm gonna add some more chunk, or some more scrap. So what will this be? This will be scrap pile 4, I think. How many scrap piles do I have? Yep, scrap pile 4. Whoop. weird noise from my water bottle. Which song is this? This is a really good one. Picture Perfect Remix. By... Oh yeah, they have a bunch of remixes. So this one... Carlos Ina, I think. E-I-E-N-E. I should replay Hat in Time. It's been a while. Though now I'm playing Doom for the first time. Like, I've played little bits of it, but now I'm actually like... Well, I completed the first episode last night. It was pretty fun. I played on Ultraviolence, and I didn't realize it changes the enemy placement. So I was like, I don't remember there's being so many shotgunners in like in the very first room. But that makes a lot of sense. And it makes me... I think I want to take notes on how they design levels and, like, design at least a couple areas in this game that are, like, similar. Like, you know, you have to use the keys, and you have to backtrack and stuff like that. Because I think that'd be fun. It'd be a little break from... I think my typical sensibility is to just make a very linear level. Because, like, I gestured at backtracking with the time gun level because there's one place where you walk over where you were before, but that doesn't really do anything in-game. I guess this is good enough. Oh wait, this has to be... Actually, where did I put all my copper? Oh, right. Okay, well, I'm gonna move all this stuff. Yeah, I remember pretty well how this goes. So these are all copper. I think the rest of these are stone. Because for some reason, very early on, I wasn't subdividing them for some reason. And it's like... yeah. Oh yeah, now I need to start actually designing the, essentially what I need I think they'll have like some like floors and like solid ground to like place this. Well, they don't need it. It's scrap metal. You don't build a floor for just scrap metal. That doesn't make sense. How do I want this then? Because I want something like here that the player has to wall jump off of. I'm gonna make it slightly, well, yeah, I'll make it like this, so it's probably gonna be too tall for the player to climb. And I'll have like a little chunk of stuff here that the player can wall jump up off of. Well, now that I've put this little thing, hang on. Need to do that, I think. I think that'll be enough to like disrupt the player's climbing. Actually, the more geometry that I put, the more likely it is that the player can climb up over this. Because now they can just jump and ledge grab, jump and ledge grab, get up. Let's see how that looks. Does this not export manual or automatically? There we go. Oh, I didn't make a scrap pile 4. Where are the scrap piles? Environment, copper. Oh, okay. I put the rest of them in here for some reason. I guess I have all this in the same thing. Well, maybe I should just make a cave area. So this will be area cave. It'll have this. Oh, I guess I have this here. That's kind of redundant. Well, I don't know. What is this? A reflection probe still? No, this is... Okay. So this is the area for, like, activating that thing. Okay, before I do too much, I should actually test to see if this is high enough, and if it's level enough that I can't climb it without wall jumping. Oh, right. Teleporting doesn't autosave. Whoop. Okay, so I think that's the same bug that I'm still also getting a rather concerning bug when I respawn sometimes. So if I die really far away from my checkpoint, oh god, horrible frame rate. What is that? Okay, let's start the profiler. Let's see what awful things are happening here. Wow, this is a slideshow. This is awful. Cool, as always, it's just frame time. That's epic. Like, physics time is taking a lot, but that's also because, as I've mentioned before, it's sort of a red herring because when the frame rate is bad, it runs the frames, or it runs the physics frames multiple times per frame because it's fixed time steps. So the way that it, makes sure that it's getting the right amount of data is by just having to run the frame multiple times. So that increases it, but it's probably not the root cause. Okay. What is that, though? So why is it so much worse now? Like, this is... It must be... Am I doing something wrong with my debug? Okay, and it doesn't seem GPU bound because when I pause, the rendering still is the same. Like, because it doesn't, like, render a screenshot and then paste that behind it. What it does is it renders a, it just keeps rendering the scene, so. Yeah. So it's CPU bound, I think. But it's not errors. Well... was modified from inside an instance, but it has vanished. I don't get what these are. Maybe I have to like reload the instanced scene or something. But okay, what have I done that would cause dramatic... Well, okay, what is this line here? That seems suspicious. Okay, that is suspicious because it's that. It's a mesh. So there's some sort of mesh that's been corrupted. But then why... Let's see, what... I need to figure out what happens when the game pauses. Like, what changes? Because it could be that it doesn't need to recalculate frustum culling because the camera isn't moving. Because, yeah, now you can see that that number is going up really fast. And the game is still rendering. I'm gonna save over there. Wow, I can't even roll jump at this frame rate. Okay. So I think it's because I teleported. I think there's something went wrong when I did that. But, well... I mean, it's better. Yeah, okay, now it's getting better. So I don't know what happened there. And that's concerning because, yeah, I realized even though the teleport isn't going to be in the final game, respawning across zones will be, or across chunks. And that's effectively the same thing. So I need to make sure that I don't have those, like, crazy bugs, like crashing silently and all that stuff. Oh yeah, also... Let's unmute. And let's hide that debug thing, because I don't think that was helping me. I didn't even look at it. I'll have to review the footage and see if it was useful. Okay. This looks like a thing. Oh, I can't even, like... Okay, I made that a little taller than I needed to, I think. But, oh well. Let's just put down some, like, stuff. I want to figure out what I can actually wall jump off if that'll, like, fit in here. My frame rate is dying. Hang on. Okay, there we go. The game is dying, I guess. Wait, hang on. I know what I need to do. Because I moved the GLB files, I think I might need to, like, just open a bunch of these, and then maybe then they'll, like, resolve automatically or something. Why does this... Huh? Why did I separate these into four... Oh, I must have... Why would I do something like that? They look slightly different. What does it use? Almost the same material, I think, but slightly different. Okay. Let's just close all these tabs. Okay, I'm gonna switch to, like, background music. Let's see. What do I even have? Oh well. Wait, no. I want this to be effectively vertical, so the player has to wall jump onto it. So yeah, I think this might have been... Yeah, I think I've overestimated the player's climbing abilities. Also, I need to start a new game, because I need it to be doable with, like, the base stamina stats. Wow, it's okay, yeah, I dramatically underestimated this. Let's do like that. Okay, though now... Yeah, okay. Okay. So now, I think... I have places where I can hopefully get it so the player can't just roll jump up this thing. That's an interesting one. Also, I'm going to put the, what material is it? Brick? Hmm. So I don't think the player's going to be able to do this one. Because that's a bit too precise, because you have to be here. Because, like, you can't just do it, like, anywhere here. Maybe I'll have that be, like, a secret thing. Well, I don't know. I'll have this be a secret or something. Give you some neat stuff. Otherwise, Alright, let's get some actual music back here. I'll just do the Card City Nights soundtrack. And for this, I think I want something that's, like, the obvious thing for players is going to be, like, two walls that are, like, closely spaced to each other. So it'll be like, you know, tutorial says L plus A, wall jump. And then they see this and then like, okay, that's the wall jump wall. I know what that is. And also this is going to be fenced off. What is this? Like this one's just, that one's just inverted. Oh, I see. I guess I don't actually. There we go. Actually, how tall is this? Z.9, -7. I think 7 meters is a bit too high. There we go. So this will be oh wait. Has to be something like this, so that it actually looks good. Ah, I see why it took so long, because I did this. There we go. Now there should be no chunk 124. That's good. Now I can put a little area for a tutorial. Well, I should actually see if it works for wall jumping first. It's too wide. It'll be something like that. Ah, dang, you can almost just do a front flip over that. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, nice. Okay, now it feels like I can actually, like... Well, I can also just climb. Actually, I can't. The player's not as strong as I was expecting them to be. Also, I need this to not be climbable from, like, the air. Because that, like, interferes with the ability to do things. Also, I think I just realized why my triplanar map has sort of a messed up thing. Or it has like dark lines through it, and I think it's because I'm not normalizing the let's see. Where's my tree? So it's most visible here because this material is white. This dark line. Well, it's actually on a vertex line. Yeah, it matches almost exactly with the vertex. So I don't actually... Okay, well, that was a waste of time. I don't know what that is then. Because I thought it was interpolating between the vertices badly. I'll add like a little like thing there. Yeah, I'll officially decree this is good enough. Also, yeah, I'm getting terrible frame rates. Node was modified inside an instance but has vanished. Let's see if I can figure out what that actually means. Okay, it seems like it's because it's an inherited scene where I renamed a node or something, but... Well, one, I haven't renamed these, I moved them. And they seem just fine. Like... Like, the collisions are still there, I'm pretty sure. If I go to... Okay, so it's Palace... Scrap 3, wall 1, scrap 2. Okay, I think it's just all of them. But let's go to Palace because that's one that I'm seeing. So Palace, static collision was modified inside an instance, but it has vanished. Okay. Now it's static body. What? Okay, so that's the issue. Something changed when I moved them. Something changed, and now it's no longer called static collision, it's just called static body. That's dumb. Like, I literally didn't do anything with that. So I think that must have changed. How long would that have changed then? Months ago? Because I haven't re-imported any of these in a while. And I haven't even merged with Godot in a while. That seems like a weird, like, breaking change that they would introduce. Oh wait, no, this one doesn't need to do that. Okay, well, get ready for some slow... What am I even looking at? This. Yes, I'm gonna just fix all of these then. Oh, okay, this is a little table. Oh boy, this will be fun when I have to fix all of these. Well, at least now I know why this happened. Did I change this? No, I don't think I changed this. Because I did fiddle with the import code. But that was only adding things, I'm pretty sure. Okay. This one's fine. I'm not gonna have that collide with the camera. This one I will. Oh, okay, these ones I have the, yeah, okay. These ones are fine, this one's okay. This one's fine. This one's fine. Alright, let's see how many of these are modified. Okay, so now I know that that's an actual error. That's not like a mess up on the engine's part. Okay. Which ones are there now? So now it's all the furniture and these scraps still. What the heck? Scrap 2 static body. Yes, I know. It's like, I know it's vanished. I don't care. Like, can it tell me once and then, like, be done with it? I'm gonna say right there. There'll be just a little... Oh. A little, like, ledge right here. Do I have a better thing? Maybe I can hide this in here. Like that. Then it goes up to there. Well, maybe they did that on purpose. Maybe that's, you know, that's a good thing, actually. Now I should make this wall higher, so that way the player has to wall jump again. And I'm also just having terrible performance. I wish there was more profiling. Because the profiler, I've mentioned a couple times, it's almost nothing. Like, it tells you, like, the frame rate is bad. But it's like, I can see with my eyes that the frame rate is bad. I don't know why it's bad, though. Hang on. Maybe if I hide this window. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see the chat. I don't even know how long ago that was. But yep, this is a new area, or it's an old area that I'm revisiting. Okay, hiding those windows didn't help very much. Okay. So now I'll add a little tutorial. And then once the player has gotten behind this thing, it'll disable the tutorial, or it'll add a flag so that it doesn't come up again. Because one issue I have with some open world games is that they'll keep like tutorial messages up, so then it always feels like, I don't know, that the place is strictly reserved for tutorials. I don't know, who knows? Maybe the player will want to come back here with more skills and like, maybe there's like a tunnel or, I don't know, secret areas. But okay. Let's see how sloppy I can be with this. Okay, so you have to be a bit... maybe a little bit too fast. I'll move that down just a smidge. Let's remove that. Let's, I don't know. So what is this, cave area? The game just has terrible performance today. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So hopefully the player notices, like they walk by this and it says, you know, tutorial. Okay, so tutorial prompt is for the area, and tutorial area is, huh? Oh, okay, it's for multiple tutorials. Also, I need a, let's just have a flag that says, like, oh. Removal stat. I can't even type today. If removal stat, and we have it. Okay, and this will be let's just say the player will almost certainly get into here. Well, actually, what if instead, I don't really need this. I'll just have this do cave capacitor 124, if I can spell capacitor. Because basically, it'll be this. So you know what, I'll even double check. Oops. That's not quite right. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. So yeah, hopefully they think to get up here. And I'll try to put little gems and bugs and things. The performance is horrible today. Like, I think I said that already, but it's like, it's just weird. It's like, it's way worse than it usually is. Is there something like, is there some process taking things over? Okay, well I see Firefox is taking up 15% of my GPU. What if I exit out of Twitch here and just have the chat window? Okay, the chat window is taking 15% of my GPU. And then 60% is going to OBS. How is this tiny chat window taking up so much memory? Or so much CPU? It's like... Jeez, this is... Oh well. Let's just put some gems around. Let's put a bug here as well. Alright. And then I think I might figure out a way of getting it so the player can do that. Let's see, there should be a guy in here, and then, I don't know, I guess some scrap and rocks and stuff. I guess it'd be more like this if it's sort of unbalanced over there. And now I have to be kind of careful. I guess I could just make the wall significantly higher. Or add rocks or something to make it so that you can't climb up it. Because I bet you can still jump up here. I think this is going to confuse players. Like, this will be like a red herring for them. I'll put it on the other side. And it can, that way it can also be easier because I can just tilt this so that way the player, if they struggled to wall jump up, they don't have to struggle to wall jump back out. They can just climb up this and deal with that. Wait, no, they wouldn't put a pail in there. They use the pails. I guess I'll have a very similar thing to what I had in here before, with this little thing. So that way I can have the spooky guy. And I betcha I can make this impossible to climb with this rock here. So that way the player has to kinda, hopefully the player will have to kinda snake through here. And I guess the in-universe explanation for why this wall is here is because the ceiling isn't as stable in this part, maybe? Or maybe it's like, I don't know. Something like that. And I'll put a rock somewhere in here, but not so close that the player can climb up. Trying to get this to look somewhat decent. But I think it's just not gonna work out well for both sides because the door just simply isn't centered with the wall. Oh well. It's like it needs to be like here. That's okay. And I'll switch this up. Alright, I'm gonna go through each of these. Oh yeah, this is actually going to be important because, is that the layer for collisions? Or for the coat collisions? I need to check that. That's important. That's a critical gameplay feature that I've been neglecting. Yeah. See, now I can't trade with the coats. Was it 13 then? Start coat trade self on base static body. Oh crap. Yeah, it no longer has the uh-oh. Coat-like. Mesh path, yes. Yes. Okay. I am not a fan of Godot just getting worse and worse at rendering things at the start of the game. You know, because now the player herself is like all screwed up. Oh well. I need to trade with someone's carpet. Your carpet looks hideous. Okay, so that still works. Where's a bathhouse? Hope this guy doesn't mind that I'm stealing his curtains. Let's see, a Joker coat. Can I still trade with pillows? Yes. And I can still steal his, that. Ooh, that's kind of a funky color. It does still feel like there's only like one good pattern for coats. This guy's is flat black. Okay, but whatever. See, this seems okay. But I think okay, you would have to high jump and then wall jump to get up here. So if the player can do that, they don't need the tutorial on high jumping or wall jumping. And then here, yeah, basically the same thing. You would need to high jump and then wall jump twice. Okay, and that's pretty easy. And that slight angle actually benefits this, because then the player's less likely to get stuck under it, like that, or like this. Nice. Then there's this little thing squeezed into here. And some rocks. Okay, so that one's a bit too tall to climb over, so that's good. And yeah, and then you have to loop around here, and then there's this. And so this little area will be like the battle arena. And also this. Actually, I like this thing, just sort of floating up here. I may need to add, like, well, trying to think of how to justify this physically. Because it does have, like, it's touching there. Oh well, that's fine. Let's see. What else is throwing errors? That's all fine. The baked light map is all screwed up. So eventually I'll just have to fix that. Well, what if I just didn't have a baked light map? Well, no. I like it for the inside of the player's house. And then it's also like, yeah, because then that looks wrong. Because then it's like, that should have like, wait, is that even in here? Oh, that's not in here. That just looks wrong anyway. And I'm gonna close that. And also, I think I'm done with Blender for now. So what I want is
More rocks, maybe one here. Yeah, this will be a good justification. So it's like, it's balanced on this. And here will be this guy. I'll put a baked light map back. But it'll only be for this outer area. Well, I do kind of want it for there as well. Also should have no capture data. I'm gonna say there'll be two. One for the palace. And just the, well, I guess it'll be the palace and these surrounding houses. Well, this one's fine as well. And there'll be one, let's call this, let's see, I don't want to do it now. But I do want to specify where it'll be saved before I forget. Oh well. And then there'll be one here, and it won't be in here because the reflection probes, I want those to control the lighting in there. But otherwise, there we go. That should give the player's house and all their stuff a nice little baked lighting subtlety. Wait, why did I have the fence? Okay, there we go. And I think, you know what, I'll bake him now. And I'll also, what should I do? Light maps, let's call this chunk 124 underscore village. I shouldn't have done this on stream. Oh well. Oh no, it's not bad. Yeah, now that I know how to use the reflection probes to somewhat approximate lighting, and it actually interacts with dynamic objects, I think I'm a bit more hesitant to use the baked lighting anymore. Well, I still have to figure out if the reflection, well, how to get, like, more than the max reflection probes over time. Because, as I've mentioned before, you can only have 16 reflection probes. If you increase it, it silently crashes the game. And if you ever have more than 16 in a scene that are active at the same time, it'll just stop working. Like, one of them will just break, and it'll never render again. And even if you delete other reflection probes, it'll still not render. Well, actually, I'm not entirely sure about that, but I know if you can't just cull them, for example. So you would possibly have to just delete them. Oh my god. Okay, cool. I forgot to do that. Alright, let's set that for both of these. Very cool that it does the wrong thing by default. Alright. Alright, that's fine for now. I just need to add stuff here. Like, this was supposed to be here. Because this will be the little thing that, like, hides away this capacitor. This is not going to respond. And I might as well get it now. I'm going to put the reflection probes. Let's call this interior. Let's say it'll have a bluish gray. Can I get this? Maybe like, yeah, okay. There we go. And I'll make these ones slightly darker. There we go. Now I have some neat interior lighting. And I think I'll have a little spotlight. It won't cast any shadows, it'll just be for just a little bit of spookiness. And also, it works out pretty well with the with this wall here. So that way it's like, ooh, there's a dark and spooky cave on the other side. It'll be like a very low energy, like bluish green. Yeah, this looks way better than it used to. Like the baked lighting, because the baked lighting isn't compatible with the reflection probes, so I can't like set the ambient light properly. So I think this will be the way that I go forward with other lighting. And also I'll have a little bit of spotlight here. That'll be dramatically smaller. And the light will be slightly more green, I think. Let's see how this looks in game. Alright, I'll have to fix this. Ooh. A cool looking little area, I think. I should probably have a light back here as well to more easily indicate that this is back here. But okay, that's how this is gonna work. And then the player just has to figure out how to get out of here. And I'll have to put some more rocks and things to get a more interesting, because I liked the original arena that I had for this guy where he was like under stuff and you had to like run around stuff. So I'll figure out a way of sort of redoing that. Actually, I have a great solution for that little thing there, which is to put a rock there. Boom. Alright, let's put some scrap down. Let's put some rocks down. Oop. Ooh, this will be neat. Eventually, I think I'll make it so that this these baubles can float. So I'll eventually have something up here that the player can only get to with the gravity gun by activating these and making them float around. So I'll just put a couple of them. And this could also signal to the player that there's something fancy over here. Well, I guess the player won't know yet that this is like the same visual style as the capacitors. But hopefully it catches their eye. And so I want the player to be sort of constricted in here. There's not going to be an entire scrap thing there. There will be another one of these, though. And I'll just put two of these guys around. Wow, I'm getting hungry. Actually, I'm going to change my schedule. I've decided that, I think it'd be better if I stopped at 12:30 on Saturdays, and then I resumed at, like, 2. That gives me time to eat and time to walk around. Okay, there we go. See, so I need more scrap piles, more stuff, and then eventually I'll get a bunch of gems. Let's see, I'm gonna put... My god, my stomach is like out of control. I don't know if it can be heard on stream, but it's getting really annoying. It's like because I didn't get my hourly snacks, like 7,000 calories a day. My body is now decaying and falling apart because of it. Why do I keep putting the wrong thing? Okay, let's just put some stuff around. And it'll be clear, hopefully, to the player what they're supposed to do there. Then I'll also put a bug here. Put a bug right there. And this just might lead the player into here. Oh, look at that. It actually placed against the ground for the first time in a while. Incredible. And I'll eventually figure out a use for those, but not now. Actually, I'm gonna put a bug right in here. This seems like a good spot for bugs. So I have significantly fewer gems than I used to in this area. But I guess that's okay. It's a bit more sparse because it's actually like a more intentionally designed area. The bug wouldn't be sitting on there. He'd be in here. Okay, let's say this is good for now. The frame rate feels worse than it did before. I mean, it was bad then, so I guess I'll have to wait and see. Because streaming does also dramatically reduce the game's performance. Okay, I don't like how that enemy can be triggered from there, so what I'll do is I'll move him further. Just far enough so that the player can't, hopefully, activate him. Alright, I don't need to collect all these gems. I know what happens when I collect gems. I'll consider that good. The reflections are a little bright, but that's okay.
Yeah, this needs to be more constricted, I think. Yeah, let's just not... I don't even need to see that anymore. So I need scrap pile 3 and rocks. I think I need a rock right here. Need my awesome little guy. Because I need the player to be sort of constrained. And like, this would be neat. Forcing the player to be kind of tripped up by this. And let's get like a rock. Not that one. This as well, just high enough so that the player has to jump over it. Because I want it to be that the player is like, if the player panics at the enemy, then that'll cause more issues for them. Also, I think I should not have this guy here. Well, I'll have him there still. Okay, this is the one that I was looking for, scrap 4. So now we can have a much more cluttered area. It feels a little evenly spaced though, like a little too laid out. I had this before where I had a little pile of rocks the player could climb on. I'm going to try doing that again because that was kind of fun.
Let's see how it feels again. Actually, I should probably have the music on. And then I should turn off this. So let's do that again. Because I want to see how long the music is on for. Because I want the player to jump over and then the music starts and then the enemies are there. I don't want it to be that they're like they can already tell that they've aggroed something. I think I may also change it so that may be my afternoon project, changing the enemy behavior so that it's not just like if the enemy is in a certain radius it triggers the music, but like instead if the enemy is alerted to you, then it triggers the music. Yeah, that's useless. Yeah, so this guy, he's got to go. Maybe he'll be like over here or something. And that'd probably make more sense because I don't want him to be in like the big open on top of that thing. I want him to be in the rather constricted area underneath it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I need to have... Okay, music is not mute. This is good. Oh wait, and also, for this area, I need the sun to turn off. If the shadows aren't enabled. Okay, so now I have the spin kick, but now I don't have the music. Okay, so that at least does the timing right. Okay, this feels much better in here. Like, it doesn't feel as contrived. I'll call this good enough. It's a little area. Well, it's actually so dense that it doesn't even really feel like... Like, it doesn't feel like a cluttered area. It feels like a wall around this space. Okay. Let's fiddle with the density there. Like this, maybe this rock is here. Maybe this thing is like here instead. No, maybe it's like here. And this thing is like here. So I'm also going to figure out what is wrong with the music manager. Combat. Oh, I don't have the default combat music set. There we go. Yeah, and this would look so terrible. Hang on. I'm going to see what this looks like. This is what it looks like if the shadows are disabled. So yeah, I'll have to fix that. I think I'll just make it so that I have the environment override where I can disable the sun. I'll just make it so that it only applies when the shadows are disabled. Because otherwise, like, because I'm fine with it, like, still having sunlight out there. As long as there's, like, shadows in here. But yeah, if the player disables shadows, it just turns off the sun when you go into a place like this. Okay, so this is good. Now there's tension music when I'm in here. Oh, you can sort of hot and cold where enemies are based on the music as well. Yeah, I think it'll be better if I make a different system for that. And also I'm going to lower the intensity of these reflections. So it's, I think, all three of these. Let's do like 0.3. That feels right. Now they're still like sort of in the scene, but they're not quite so bright. Because I think it doesn't include the ambient light of the reflection probe itself in the reflection. Okay. And having that big, like, item found capacitor isn't very elegant, but it does, like, I don't know. It's useful. It's utilitarian, I guess. I'll have to see how new players feel about this little area. Because I feel like with the way that, or since I'm already familiar with the enemies, I take them down so quickly that I didn't really, like, feel anything with this little area. It may be a case where I need to, like, boost their health, but then again, I don't know. I'll have to see how new players fare. But okay, let's see. I need to now figure out how I get out of here. I think that's the obvious answer. So now I need to just figure out Okay. Hopefully the player remembers how to climb, or learned how to climb at all. There we go. You should ask Armstrong what it is. Man with the goggles by the medium here. Okay. Hey, you're the guy who I was supposed to ask about this. Yeah, and I wanted a bunch of different dialogue options so that the player is subtly guided no matter like what direction they take to like the main line, because Armstrong is the one who can activate the medium, and that's like, you know, the main thrust of the quest. Also, hang on. Before I go, because it's 12:30, I need one finishing touch, which is to fix that door. Why is this off center? There we go. Now look at it. Beautiful. Wonderful. Now I'll save and quit. Let's push this stuff. Moved a bunch of stuff. Yep, modified and renamed a whole bunch. Okay. Beautiful. All right. I think what I'm going to do next, if we go to chunk 113, I have this lame-ass level here. It sucks and is lame, so what I'm going to do is, after my break, I'm going to hollow out this whole building, and I'm going to make a cool level in here. So, we can look forward to that. See you then.